Hello everyone, happy Monday and welcome to a 30-minute Pilates class with me, April Moon. We're on Pilates class 198. Oh my gosh, nearly 200, that's crazy. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine. The sun is shining on me and I hope it is shining on you too. I'm April, I've been teaching Pilates for a good number of years now, I've lost count, and today we've got a full body 30-minute class. We are going to concentrate though on the neck and the shoulders today, but we will work other parts of the body because our body is all connected, and therefore if we stretch out one part, it's really good that we stretch out other parts too. With the head and obviously the neck area, I know it's a very sensitive area, especially right at the top of that spine. So if you have any pre-existing injuries, especially slipped discs or any problems within your upper back, please go very carefully when doing some of these stretches. Do not push to the point of pain. Make sure you're nice and comfortable for you, and we don't want to injure ourselves in any way, shape or form. So with all the boring things out of the way, let's go. So I'm going to sit cross-legged. You are welcome to sit however you wish. You can sit in a chair for this part. I encourage you to try and sit cross-legged because it will really help. If you've got tight hips, it will really help with that. So just see how you feel. But we do want to concentrate on the upper part of our bodies and the posture. So for example, if you've got a mirror, I highly recommend that you, if you can't do it today, come back to this video with a full-length mirror and just see your posture, because it is amazing at how you think you're sort of working in a specific way, but because we have muscle memory, our bodies will always go to a different to how it's used to. So for example, when you lay in bed, you probably find that you go to sleep and wake up in the same position every single night. Even if you was to lay down, your body would go to that position. I know when I sit in a chair, I always put my right leg really far over my left, and it's just habit, and I have to force myself into not doing it, but our muscles do have memory. So it's why it's really good to use a mirror just to check how you're doing. Okay, so with a nice tall spine, if you want to come back to this video and see what it's like with a mirror, it's saved to the page, so don't panic. We want the shoulders down. Okay, so often we think we're sitting up tall, but sometimes we're like rounding through like this. So you want to sit up tall from the top of the spine all the way down to the lower part of the neck. So with this, all we're going to do first of all is just to release any tension we've got built up in our spines. So lightly place your hands on your knees, push your chest forward, and then imagine you're drawing a nice big circle with your back. And then the other way. And let's do 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to swap my feet over. This is just to try and get our hips sort of nice and balanced and not too higgledy-piggledy going to one side. And then again, reset. So drop the shoulders down, hands are on the knees, push the elbows down into the thighs, and all you're simply going to do is inhale and exhale, tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Now this should feel really nice on the left part of your neck. We have one side of our bodies that are always tighter than the other. I talk about this every week, so I'm really sorry if you're sick of hearing it, but I do like to reiterate it because people that are new, say, oh, one side really hurts. It's going to. Of course, it shouldn't hurt. You should just maybe feel a bit tighter than the other side, but we just want to keep this area relaxed, but also allowed to stretch, especially the neck. It's such a sensitive part of your body. I've sadly had my neck in a brace 3 times because I pulled a muscle and trapped a nerve, and it is the most excruciating pain. So even sometimes even when I'm like coughing or sneezing, I have to really be careful about how my neck goes, because it's amazing how sensitive this area is. And gently lift back up. You can just give your head a little shake side to side just to loosen it off, and then we're going to the other side. So just quickly, when we're stretching, that's all well and good, but we don't want to have the shoulders up here when we're doing that because our poor neck can't stretch. So the trapezius muscle here gets very tight. So hands here, drop the shoulders, inhale, exhale, lean and stretch. So breathe in and out. Try and keep the spine up tall without rounding through. If your hips are starting to feel it now, that's no problem. Walk the feet a bit further forward, that will help. Just breathe. You can close your eyes if you wish, relax the jaw. And gently lift. Good, let's swap the ankles over again. Of course, if you're sitting in your chair, it's all fine. Okay, so now we're going to relax the jaw, which I know sounds really silly, but our jaw is still a joint and it gets used a lot, especially me, I talk a lot. Obviously with eating at night, I am terrible. My face is actually wonky because I clench my jaw in my sleep. So it's, you know, it's a very, again, sensitive part of our bodies. So take your fingers underneath where your earlobes sort of meet your face. And you're just going to press there. Again, keep the shoulders down. We're going to inhale and then exhale. Open your mouth. And then close. And then open. And close. It's just to open up the joint. Keep the shoulders down. And let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now just massage the face here. You might not find that you've got a lot of tension in your jaw, but it's just sometimes nice to relax it off. Also as well, if you have a very tight jaw and very tight hands, this can lead to a lot of headaches. It's a really common thing. So if you've got tension here, that's why when we get stressed and tension headaches. It's the tension building up through the arms and into the head and the face. So that's another reason why it's sometimes just really nice to relax. So take 2 fingers here, side of your face, and just massage. It's just a bit of a different class today, but why not? Change things up a little bit. So just massage here. 3, 2, 1, and release. And then we're going to take the hands. You can stay as you are. I'm just going to move for you. Just take the hands underneath the back where the head meets the neck here. And then you can just push a massage into that as well. And you are going to find that you might have, just feel like your face is relaxed. And we'll do 3, 2, 1. Good, and release. So you can sit cross-legged. You're welcome to sit how I am right now. I find this more comfortable than a cross-legged, or you can move into a chair, like I say. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Tilt the right ear to the right shoulder. Keep the shoulders down. Now this time, the left fingertips just placed into the mat or wherever you're sitting, or if you're in a chair, come down. Try and come down towards the floor, but just stretch that whole left side. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more, breathe in and out. Good, and release. If you're sitting cross-legged, I would swap your ankles around again. But if you're with me, however you're sat, just roll the shoulders up and down. Just give the whole upper body a breathe out. And release. Good. And we're going over to the other side. So breathe in. Drop the shoulders, breathe out, tilt the right ear, tilt the left ear to left shoulder, right fingers are down, or just push the fingers away. just enjoy that stretch. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Roll the shoulders up, forward and down. Good. If you've got your ankles cross-legged, change again. You can move positions, or you can sit like this if you want to, however you wish. So now we're going to go just a little bit deeper. With this one, I would go really careful, especially if you're prone to any twinges within your neck. You should be really, really careful. We're going to tilt the right ear to the right shoulder, but this time take the right hand over the head and take the fingertips just above the ear and then left ear down. So you're gently, very gently going to pull on the head. And you're stretching and releasing. Breathe in and out. And release. Really slowly and gently. Good. And then just shake your head side to side, really slowly, just to stretch out. Good. And release. Other side. So inhale, exhale, left ear, left shoulder, left hand just on top, right hand come through, drop the shoulders down. And 3, 2, 1, and release. So now come up onto your knees. So if you're sitting cross-legged, you will have to move down the frame. If you've got a chair, you can stand up and do this. But I want you to just have your hands as far away from the floor as you can, and then just let the hands come back and forth like this. Hold arms and let the arms go really heavy. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. And now take the right hand to the left elbow and the right to left. And then inhale and exhale. Push the elbows forward so you're stretching the middle of that back. And release in. And inhale. Exhale, stretch forward. And release. Good. Hands are down. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in and breathe out. Come into all fours. Take your time, just round through, drop the head. And uncurl. Inhale. And exhale, nod round. And uncurl. And one more time, inhale. Now this time, walk the hands close to the knee. And release. Wonderful. Now I want to show you this move before we all try it. So again, if you know you have a sort of areas around here that are very sensitive, I'll give you an alternative. So I've got the move we want to do is forehead down, hands come here, and then we push and lift the arms up. If that's not suitable for you, don't panic. You can just stretch out like this. You're still opening up the front of the body and you're stretching here, because another thing is if you have very tight muscles, this can really help create a lot of tension in the upper face. I once had really bad hay fever and really bad sinus problems. My chiropractor massaged very slowly all around my chest, going up into my neck, and it actually cured it. And my face never felt better. So it's amazing how much tension we've also built in the front of the chest as well. So we're going to relax that area. So bring your forehead down. Highly, highly recommend a cushion here. And then the hands are at the lower part of the back. Now drop the shoulders and breathe in. And breathe out. Lift up. Stretch the hands and the arms up. And 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Relax the hands. Hold it here. Hands underneath. Let's go again. Drop the shoulders. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift up. And release down. Wonderful. Just stretch the hands out. We're coming into a child's pose. Breathe in and out. Elbows down. Stretching off the sides of the back now. So we're slowly moving down the body. And then gently lift up. Lift it up. Bring the knees right back. Stretch the hand, right hand forward, left arm goes through. Bring everything back and down. Stretch out that right arm. Relax the toes. Bring the hand down, push up. Let's go over to the other side. So left hand forward, right hand underneath, so right ear down. Bring it back, left arm forward. And then gently lift. Good. Okay, now we're going to have a good stretch of the side of the body and the waist. So this is also very good for detoxing your body. This is a tiny little bit more yoga than Pilates today, but it does really help from time to time to give yourself a good twist and a rinse. So this one is very nice to do to open up sides. It's good for your spine. It's going to rotate through that waist and open up the hips and the legs as well, which of course all these as well are really good for flexibility. So we're going to come onto the left foot and bring your right foot forward. and then hands down, and then push the left knee back. So we're going to drop the shoulders down and away, relax the toes. Now, one really important thing is we don't want the knees to be close together. We want them still to be hip width apart. So hip width apart your knees, and then follow that foot all the way through, otherwise you'll be off balance. Now, right hand on that right knee, and then push into your right knee. So you want to uncurl and relax the toes, dropping the shoulders down, and the left hand goes on the inside of that right foot. And then from here, inhale and exhale, just push into your right knee. And for now, drop that right shoulder and look over your right shoulder. So you're going to feel it in the left hip. This is very good for hips. It really helps to open up if you've got tight hip flexors. This is one of the miracle stretches. And now just look over the right shoulder. So we're just going to make the stretch a little bit harder in a minute, but for now we're here. Keep the left shoulder down and that right shoulder down. Inhale and exhale. Bring the foot back, bring the knees together. Inhale, exhale. Left foot forward. So again, make sure you're nice and hip width. Walk it forward. Right hand comes down. Left hand on the left thigh. Look over that left shoulder. Drop it down. Stretch that right thigh forward. And then release. Bring the knees together and relax. So now we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to move the arms. You are welcome to keep to that version if it feels good for you. If you know that maybe you haven't got the strength or your balance might be a little bit off today, you stick to what you need to do. You can also use your cushion as a bit of an aid, so you don't have to stretch too far either. So the right foot comes forward, and then the left hand goes down, drop the left shoulder, and then inhale, exhale, push into the right knee, and then this right hand, if you want, can lift up. And then you can look up towards that right thumb if you wish. Now, if it's really uncomfortable, you can look down towards your left hand or look straight this way. As long as your neck is in line with your spine, it doesn't matter too much. Keep pushing into that right knee. And 3, 2, 1, calm down. Rest, just rest into a child's pose. Lift up. Left foot forward. Drop the shoulders, inhale. Exhale, push into that left knee. Right hand maybe on the cushion. Turn and twist. Left arm reaches up high. Keep pushing away. Enjoy that stretch. 3, 2, 1. Come down and breathe. Hands are to the floor. Knees are wide. Inhale. Exhale, stretch forward. Now elbows come down. Stretch off the inner thighs. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Push up. Come and lay down. Hug your knees in. And rock side to side. Drop in the shoulders. Oh, so your body should actually feel really nice with this stretch. I can't express how much stretching helps you. A lot of people want to do Pilates to help strengthen up their cores and their pelvic floor, and it creates length within the body, and it 100% does. However, don't forget to do your stretches. So if you do 4 classes of Pilates, you want to have a good stretch at least once every 2 weeks, even once a week. If you can, 5 minutes every day, but you need to relax those tight muscles, especially with everyday life. So the more you do it, the more your muscles will love you, and it's also very good for flexibility as well. Now just release the feet, take the hands on the inner thighs and the inner knees and drop the shoulders and breathe in and breathe out. Knees come out, hold it there. And inhale, come in. Bring the feet down, soles of the feet together, knees out, drop shoulders. And we're here for a couple of minutes, just breathing in and out, allowing the body to feel calm and grounded. And then inhale, bring the knees in, have the feet as wide as the mat, and inhale, exhale, both knees over to the left. And then come up and over to the right. And then come in. Take a nice long body stretch. And lift up. In. Drop the shoulders, stretch out the fingertips. Inhale. Lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, lower. And inhale. Exhale, lower. And thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. This will be saved to the page, and I highly recommend you try and do it again. At the end of the week, you can bring it down into 10-minute sections. I try and always design my workout so that you can have like 10-minute pieces to do first thing in the morning or last thing before you go to sleep. It will really help you. I hope you've really enjoyed this today, and I'll see you next Monday at 12:30 for more Pilates. Bye bye.